Yeah, hello. It's been months. And it's a long story. I've been on hiatus, but I've decided that, and I know last time well, a while back, I said I was gonna, I don't know if I said it. You know what? Never mind. I just, in my head, I dropped Final Fantasy VIII because I was having so many controller problems with it, but, we're back. Because I want to stream it. And I think that whatever justification I had, or just being frustrated with the game, I can't even talk. You can tell it's been months, but I didn't feel right dropping it because it's a good game. And when I started it, my whole point was is no one ever streams Final Fantasy VIII because everyone hates Final Fantasy VIII, and I don't know why. And I'm here to like go through it again to see if it really is as good as I remember, if it's just nostalgia goggles, or I still think the hate for it is unjustified. Anyway, I've actually mapped out the controls, so lower my headset a little bit. So I shouldn't have a problem, but I'm gonna go and config anyway, because I think this shit's all messed up. Alright, so what I've learned anyway, is that B1 is A, B2 is cancel, B3 is X, that's menu, old map controls, 7 to default. Let's default all these out. Oh, wait a minute. Left stick. Yeah. Sorry, this is exactly how I wanted to start stream, but I need to do this. And for whatever reason, menu is B3. Yeah, menu is X? That's fucked. So, okay, this is right. This needs to be this. That needs to be that. Oh shit, no. I'm on world map controls. Okay, here we go. Walk cancel. I want that to be that. I want that to be that. Menu. There we go. And B10 is right stick to end. Why is that right stick? Whatever. So that should be good. Good, because you know what's coming up. Gotta have all the controls mapped out correctly. Oh yeah. Sorry. God damn. Okay. Confirm. Cancel. Okay. Menu. B10 to end. So weird. God, if that was just the one thing that wasn't wrong, everything would be cool. Yeah. Best of luck. Are you ready? Let's do this shit. Let's get back into it. Hopefully the volume's good. I kind of checked it twice. I've bumped my volume up a little bit, and I've turned it down a little bit because it's really loud. But anyway, here we go. Alright, let's hopefully get a good score. I don't want to have the music too quiet in this game because it's so good. Oh, we just got some money. I mean, I actually have a sticky note on my desktop right now with the button layout, the default one, so I know what to hit. Yeah, there goes next month's paycheck, poor soldier. It's like, I don't want to do this shit. What the hell? Guards in the car, Selfie and Zoe, keep an eye on the guards. Turn it down a little bit where my head's at. I'll watch the blue guard. How come they don't sense them? Red guard's closer, come on. Hold B5, L1. Any internet codes? See, it's fucked. What was fucking me up last time is B4 and B2 are swapped. But I think I got it now. Oh my god, this is gonna be confusing. Let's just do it. Press down. Oh my god. You know, I honestly don't care if I fuck this up at this point. I just want to do it. 3, 4, 3, so... Okay. Cool. Whatever, man. Let's go. Shit. Go up, Squall. Go up! Oh, should not be as stressful. I remember breezing through this shit on PlayStation. Alright, go down. 2, 4, 2, 4. So I'm constantly mentally swapping 4 and 1. Okay. It's the first one. That's the easy one, too. I mean, this is the sacrifice I made to have this game look good and work good. You know, connecting cars mid-transport like that would be a huge shock like that. I know they would know something was up. It's my job. Sir, yes, sir. Get out of here, grunt. You just don't stand there and get back to your station. The heck? Is this the right train? Interior looks different. Looks a little bit shabbier. So they don't watch it for you now. B6 should be R1. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Renella. Look, Squall. Come on, I'm dead. 1-4. Yeah, come on. 4-3. Ah, shit! I'm fucked up. Okay, I think I reversed the 2 and the 3. Okay, they're about to come over here. Just wait for the red one. Alright. 1-4-2-4. So, 1-4-2-4. God damn. 1, 2, 3, 2. So 1, 2, 3, go. Come on. On delay. 4, 2, 3, 1. So that's 4, 2, 3, 1. Go, 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 go! Nope, you didn't see that foot in the windshield. Alright. This should be the last one. 3, 4, 3, 4. That's easy. Alright. Cool. That's so ridiculous. I can't believe... Well, I mean, I know why it frustrated me. All it took was a little bit of effort. I seriously just had to memorize what the stupid control layout is for the Steam version. Thank you, sticky notes. He actually came in handy for something. Don't blow the horn. We just jacked their president, like... time for his counter-visit. That was perfect, sir. Amazing, sir. You're the best, sir. My Zell and my Nash voice are suspiciously similar. Well then, leave the intelligence up to me, sir. Get the fuck out of here. You're useless. Okay, tell me when you're ready to go. As soon as you're ready, I'll begin serious negotiations. Better make sure my GF's equipped. Can I switch party members? Oh, I can. Okay, well shit. Still hope the game isn't too loud. I'm gonna turn it down just in case. Nah, it's fine. Whatever. The game's really loud, and the mod I had to use to get the original music makes the music way loud. I just don't want it overpowering me. Wait a minute, why is nothing equipped? Whatever, you get Ifrit and Siren. Jeez, thank God I fucking... God, I actually am going through the menus. Equates puddle. I know I'm not like micromanaging the magic like I should, but whatever. Squall should already be junction. There's no reason. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, let's do this. President Delling. As long as you don't resist, you won't get hurt. And if I do resist, what would you do, young lady? Get ready for some kick-ass music. I've been waiting to hear this theme for like a while now. It's been stuck in my head. What's wrong? Boo-hoo, too bad. I'm not the president. I'm what they call a body double. All these rumors about the many resistance groups in Timber pass along a little false information they fall for it. How pathetic. Seems like there are only amateurs around here. Amateurs? Ah, my butt hurts from all the sitting, young lady. So what did you have in store for me if I resisted? Why don't you tell me? Quite amusing dough for being amateurs. How dare you insult the president? Yeah. Nixon? You fell for it. Let's see. Does he have something I can draw now? His first form goes down pretty fast, I believe. Yes, music! Now I'm turning my headset up when I was complaining about how loud it was. Die already, fucker. There we go. Damn, dude. What the? Blarg! I guess. Oh, you got double. Yeah, let me just draw some magic. Don't mind me. Get some Asunas. While we jam to this song real quick. Goodbye. Oh, son of a whore. Wait a minute. Phoenix Downs just not work on him? Whatever, have an elixir, dude. Dead. That was a waste, but whatever, it's so worth it. Man, I can't believe the president was fake. Really? You can't? I can't believe we fell for it. Really? You can't? It's big news. I found the real reason why the president's here. The president's going to the TV station. Security's super tight. The TV station? Why in Temper? They can broadcast just as easy from Galbadia. You think the Dalek communication tower has anything to do with this? What's that? Dalek has a communication tower that can transmit and receive radio waves. It had been abandoned for a long time, but the Galbadian army got it up and running yesterday. Oh, I get it. The only TV station that can handle the broadcast over the air is in Timber. While the other stations use HD cable and HD. Final Fantasy VIII had HD before we did. So what's that supposed to mean? They're planning on using radio waves. This way they can transmit images to regions without cable. I know that. What I want to know is what is the president going to broadcast? Why use radio waves? There must be something they want to say to the whole world. What can it be? Everybody, love, and peace. Thanks, Ringo. If I remember correctly, radio waves haven't been used in 17 years. It's been that long? All this idealism. That might be possible. Yeah, right. Let's come up with a plan then. Can you guys give us a minute? Strategy meeting. Can we go home now? What about our contract? Shouldn't we check it, Squall? Call that a strategy meeting? Oh, good timing. We come up with a plan. Before we get into that, can I see your contract with our garden? Oh, sure. Let's see this shit. What's it say? Ballam Garden, hereafter referred to as Party A, acknowledges the Forest House, hereafter referred to as Party B, as the hiring party. Seed, hereafter referred to as Party C, shall be dispatched upon signing of this contract. Party C shall operate under the supervision. Yada yada. The hell? I don't get it! Oh yeah, that one's pretty confusing. When I told him I didn't understand, he gave me a different one. Sid is such a nice man. What's it say this time? To the Forest Owls. This seed deployment contract will last until Timber achieves independence, so please make good use of each seed member. I wish you the best with your objective. Please understand that this contract is an exception and no replacement of any seed member can be made. Fountain Garden Headmaster Sid Kramer. Until Timber's independence? That's so vague. Hey, you're paid professionals, no complaining. Okay, let's decide on the parties. Whatever. Get your useless cronies out of here. So the four of us, the ones who'll be heading to the TV station will be... You have to take Renoa. I'll take Zell. I usually don't, but work for now. Let me see your stuff. What's wrong with Squall? Silence. I think that's secured with the tent, so I'm not going to use anything. I just junction any magic. GG. Oh yeah. Exchange. Take all magics. Select room to receive magic, so Renoa. So, yep, there we go. Pretty much will always have Renoa in my party from now on. Sorry to disappoint you. Well, as often as I can, anyway. Stopped running. Nothing to worry about, sir. There must be someone in town who is ready. Yeah, let's go. Get off this train! There ain't no getting off this train, Cloud! Guy dressed as a cadet gathering information. He was asking about the president's stay. I found it strange that a cadet would keep asking about the president. Fool, he was a spy. He was very polite and kept addressing me as sir. Very suspicious looking characters from Balam. I will question every teenager in the area. No, we can't just go up to anybody and... These are citizens. We can't inflict any... How dare they try to kidnap the president! Not only is it disrespectful to the president, but also his Galbadian soldiers will outrage! Oh wait, that's Fujin. She's not here. I'll be sure to find him and throw their sad behinds in jail. Please, hear me out. To the very end. He's like the nicest commanding one we've seen so far. Say, I remember now, sir. There's a map. Timber Maniacs. Head in that direction. Hope you can find it. Yeah, Galbadians are coming. I'll I'll say one thing, the train textures compared to the PlayStation version are infinitely better looking. Anything that moves in this game looks like ass compared to the drawn backgrounds. So this is technically the best way to view Final Fantasy VIII is the Steam port, which is kind of sad because the controller thing is such an annoying issue. Pet pals? Wait, what? Oh yeah, you learn stuff. I don't know if you can find these though. This one. Wanted items though. Oh yeah, goddamn, there's random encounters in Timber. Time to stock up on magic. I mean, going back to what I originally was talking about, if the game's good, if it holds up, I totally can understand why people didn't like this system, the draw. I don't like it. Junction systems, whatever, man. Like, that's not hard to figure out. I don't understand why people think it's so hard. And it really helps. I mean, it really allows your character to be OP. But, man, drawing magic sucks ass. Because it's just like this little dude, little mob that I can kill. Having to sit here and stock up on magic because, you know, you don't really want to do it in a boss fight. Oh, hey, Angelo. I'm just gonna kill him. And so Renoa's limit break, or whatever you want to call it, randomly kind of happens. It's more often when she's low HP, but as you can see, at near full, it'll happen. Looks so funny when you chase after a train. Kind of mean. Looking for Timber Maniacs is right here. Anything else? There's a TV station. Yeah, that's in this town. You want to know more about it? Maybe the lady next door would know. I'm also using my shitty mic today because for one, allergies, and for two, what can I do for you today, honey? I want to take a look around. Okay, go right ahead. Getting on me? Cute boys like you are always welcome. Feel free to look around. Hey, these are all the battle series. I've read all of them. Now let me raid your magazine place. Oh shit, Blizzaga? That's a random, like, draw point. I mean, you can't see it on purpose, but, like, Blizzaga this early in the game? That's tier 3. For you. What? Did you say I look like I'm an artist? And as a matter of fact, I am. I didn't say anything. Asshole. Timber Maniacs. Finished reading it. Yeah, that's the other thing in this game. You can, like, collect a bunch of shit. Oh man, why do battle series books sell so well? We're sure living in a terrible age. Oh, you're looking around. Is there anything you want to know about? The dream about Laguna. I find it a little existentially weird that he knows about something that happened to me in a dream. A collective dream. Recently, I had a strange dream that I came at Galbadian soldier named Laguna. Actually, it was too realistic to just be a dream. My friends had a similar experience too. Yeah, dreams are really strange. This morning I dreamt that. Oh shit, yeah, this guy talks forever. Why did I bring this up? What to just leave? Just be like, dude, we're here to like kick ass. So leave me alone. Big mistake. wonder if that D-levels my fucking... Don't let your life pass you by. Nah, I don't think there's anything I want to talk about this guy. I wonder if that actually brings my seed rate down. I know that anything you ask him is going to be like really long-winded. But you're walking the TV station, we have no choice, the trains aren't running. Let's see, there used to be a way through the back alley of this house. The pub was built around the time they stopped broadcasting. We haven't used the back alley much since then. Way to meet a great guy I can scream and exchange blows with. That sounds really, really weird. Sometimes Zell is the voice of reason. It's not even our kitty, but it's always sleeping on our bed. Can you believe him? He eats up a lot of our food too. That's why we're charging to look-see fee. Can't help it, it's the kitty's fault. Incredible. Not only did Final Fantasy VIII have HD TV or whatever before we did, they also had text speak before we did. Wanna take a look? So you go to that window there. Okay. See a save point. It's 10 gil. What the fuck? Hey, you at it again! Have I told you not to take money from people? Blah. I'll reduce the price from 1,000 gil though. It's not about the money, I didn't raise you this way. Yes, I remember the days when you could get away with spanking your child. You don't have to pay me. Good, I'm not gonna pay you, little extortionist. Seedy-looking guys are heading towards the pub. The pub is downstairs. I think I smell blood, but I hope it's just my imagination. An incredibly lucid thing to say. That was too easy, man. For country bumpkin, he sure had some good stuff. But you better ease off a little. These timber hicks hate us enough as it is. Let's get him! You're a mistake, pal. Guardian forces. Yeah, I still don't know. Oh, now it's X though, yeah. Ah, shit. Now I can boost my GFs easy. It's still really loud, but whatever. I'll make accurate adjustments after this stream. Fuel card. God damn it. I just want to draw some magic. That takes forever to summon, so I'm just gonna kill these guys. This is actually what I was looking for earlier. Some more... Damn, Phoenix Downs are expensive in this game. You know, what's even worse? Tense.
Right off of the city, I came for Dollar to have a good time, and now trains are not like right. I came to stay in a hotel because so stupid for some reason. Yeah.
He's drunk. Had my precious card stolen. Those jerks.
They're brute force to carry like I want. Sounds a good example.
There's a lot of dialogue in this game. Hey! You don't understand anything. Your resistance is fighting for Timber's future. They're doing all they can. It's Galbadian soldiers and their leader who are at fault. Renault is so not incognito about basically being a terrorist as far as Galbadians are concerned. He's pretty stubborn. Those guys throw a fit when you try to move from the spot. The drunk thinks that bitter ones are good and sweet ones are bad. Our drinks are all good quality. You should try them all. You should stop serving them. We need to get through.
Jeez, now I'm getting dissed by some punk. Oh, gonna give me another drink.
About the card. Is this your card?
Huh? It is. Why do you have it?
Found it outside.
Are you serious? Okay. Thanks. You know what? I'm feeling generous. You can keep the card. Also this one. I'll move out of the way now.
That was easy.
I can't stand up. Will you help me?
Dude, it's like 9 a.m. Wasted. Why the fuck would you come on a
I'm totally wasted.
Why would you come on a vacation to a town that's being occupied by Galbadia? Stop talking, I can't see the right dialogue box. The kidnapping's all about? These kids are so well informed. Outdoor TV. This is creepy. What is it? This noise is broadcast over most of the frequencies. Something has to be done about this before they can broadcast it over the air. Oh, really? I was actually wondering myself. I'm totally not Nash. The president's in the studio now, so there are too many guards, so we won't be able to storm the place. Zone or Watts or whichever one that was, or Watts I think it was. He's so fast. Wasn't he just chasing after a train? So we can't just rush in. Gotta come up with a plan now. But if the president leaves, maybe the guards will be gone too? That's when we do our broadcast. And it may not be as influential as, but it's better than nothing, right? Don't stand a chance if we take them head on, right? Don't worry about us. Fight your enemies based on your decision. That's our duty. You tell us to go, we go. Even if it's a losing battle. Sad. Act on my decision? That's your duty? Oh, what an easy life it must be just to follow orders. We're contractually obligated to fucking do what you say. Why the hell are you judging us? Call it what you want. All we want is for you to achieve your goal using our help. I find it hard to believe that you can do it, though. What did you say? If you have something to say, just say it. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'm serious, are you really? Three of you plop down on the floor to discuss strategy. On top of that, you can't make a decision without our input, right? How do you think we feel working for such an organization? Ain't too hard, man. I do like the moments whenever I can make Squall be assertive and actually say what he's thinking. Because majority of the game he's just internal monologuing. You know, maybe this is all a big mistake. I thought everything would work out fine once Seed came to help us. But I guess it's not that easy. You're all hired. It's not like you're one of us. Let's see, we can cancel the plan and we'll disperse for now. We don't stand a chance if we take them head on, right? So you guys probably think this is all a big game to us. Well, it's not. We're serious. So serious it hurts. Yeah, but emotions aren't a good strategy. I'm sorry, Renella. Hey, good timing, selfie. Are they starting? Testing 1 2. Testing. Testing. Oh. People of the world, can you see me? Can you hear me? This is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a recording, it's an actual broadcast over the air. It's been 17 years since a live broadcast is possible. Why has it been so long? Was it because of the war? Or the wars? I don't know if the war is still going on, but... Oh, please excuse me, I seem to have lost my composure. I'd like to present to you today a message from the lifelong president of Galbadia, Vincent Delling. Ladies and gentlemen, is it President Delling? I'm Vincent Delling, lifelong president of Galbadia. Today I stand before you to make the following proposition. The people of this world have the power to end all wars. See, it is a peace proposal to the world. I knew it. Shut up, Sophie. And to convene with other nation leaders and immediately resolve these problems. At this time, it's important to introduce the ambassador who will be my representative for the conference. Man, all this just to introduce an ambassador? The sorceress? That's not weird at all. Hey, Cypher! What's he doing? Instructor Trap! Squall, what are we gonna do? The last time stay back, you're only gonna provoke him. Nothing. Our job is to assist the owls. Who's throwing a tantrum. It's none of our business. Timber Team, are you watching? Get over here right now! You have permission, I need your help! Squall! Cypher went rogue. We need to restrain him. What do you think you're doing? It's obvious, ain't it? What are you planning to do with this guy? Planning to do? That's right. He knows Renoa. That's why he's here? I get it. You're Renoa's. Shut your damn mouth, chicken wuss. Broke out of the disciplinary room, injuring many in the process. Good guard system. You stupid idiot! Zell, please. Quiet. Instructor, I know. You're gonna take this stupid idiot back to the garden, right? Shut up! I see. So you're all from garden. Good job, Zell. Should anything happen to me, the entire Galbadian military will undoubtedly crush garden. You can let me go now. Nice going, chicken wuss. You and your stupid big mouth. Take care of this mess, Instructor and Mr. Leader. first taste of that eerie music. Music's so good in this game. Always found it a little strange how he just suddenly kind of was like, yeah. Hey guys, I'm through throwing a fit. Huh? Where's Cypher? We don't know. He'll be okay, right? God, Renoa, now is not the time. Shit is going down. We found our base. It's completely destroyed. And everyone else? They're fine. They're good at escaping. Stay away from Timber for a while. Is there a safe place you can take me? This is an order from your... This is an order from your client, remember? Right. Okay, everyone just runs off. Whatever. No, I heard your base is in serious trouble. Come over to my place till things settle down. Oh, hey, how convenient. You're the woman next door, aren't you? What are you waiting for, Squall? Come on. I can't move. Jeez. Also, that graphic of the tiger morphing into a lady or whatever. I don't know why that shit makes me laugh. It's so 90s. I mean, this game came out in 99? No, 98. It was a year right after Final Fantasy VII. Well, it actually was like 99, wasn't it? Like 98, 99. Anyway. In the late 90s or early 2000s. Let you know if anything changes. Till then, make yourself home. Thanks, Chief. Chief? She's the leader of the Forest Fox. Almost everyone's a resistant member in this town. You know, if all these groups would unite, shit might actually change for them. But when you segment all the town into like little tiny resistance groups, I mean, does that really accomplish anything? Stay here for a while. Besides, Zell's pretty depressed. He knows what he did, at least. I still don't get it. What does Cypher come here for? I think he came to help us, the Forest Owls. I talked about it a lot with him. So please, don't think too badly of him. Too late. Anybody there? What's this to have two small children here? Don't do anything to frighten them. Upstairs, hurry. She'll be fine. Legend goes that my mother took down many soldiers with the strength, cooking, and beauty. That beauty part sure makes it sound like a legend. Sophie, that was rude. He was so angry when he found it was only the three of you dispatched to Timber. What? They might end up fighting the whole Galbadian force. And they dispatched 3 rookie seed members? Damn it, I'm going to Timber. I never would have guessed he was so serious about it. He's always serious, you should know that by now. So tired. I wonder if he's alright. Everybody loves Cypher. What happened to Cypher? Might already be dead. How can you be so casual? I feel so sorry for him. I feel sorry? Cypher would hate to hear that. What's so funny? You're terrible. So why do you think Cypher may already be dead? Because President of Galbadian and the sorceress joined forces. Cypher attacked the president. It's no surprise that Cypher may have been killed because of it. Even so, I still hope he's alive. Think what you want. Reality isn't so kind. Everything doesn't work out the way you want it to. That's why. As long as you don't get your hopes up, you can take anything. You feel less pain. Edge! Anyway, whatever wish you have is none of my business. You're mean. Meanie! What's with her? Sorry. Don't say sorry. I mean, your edge is not great, but you do have a point. Galbadian forces are withdrawing. Only soldiers normally stationed here will stick around. I'm not gonna leave. If you're gonna leave town, now's your chance. You know how persistent those soldiers can be. I think a lot of people don't like Squall. Hey, what's up? Hey, I saw you were streaming Final Fantasy X yesterday. Well, I mean, I saw it today. I was like, oh shit, I thought about streaming that game like a couple of months back. Kind of what like spurred me into getting back into Final Fantasy VIII after I put it down for a while. Is that port of Final Fantasy X on Steam good? Because 9 and 8, which are both I've played on Steam, have been shitty in one way or another. Yeah, well, and it's a fairly long game. Well, it's like 40 hours, I think, if you play through it at a decent pace. You have to get out of here first. Getting out of here is only the first step. What do you mean? Garden Code Article 8, Line 7. Garden. Head for the nearest garden. Very good. From here, that would be Galbadia Garden. Isn't that like enemy territory? You take the train from here and get off at the station called East Academy. From there, we have to go through the forest west of the station to get to Galbadia. Been there several times. We should be okay. That's good. The main thing I'm talking about when I mentioned the Steam ports is that in Final Fantasy 9 and 8, they have like serious controller problems. I don't like it. It really makes the game harder, more frustrating to play. But the Steam ports have updated graphics, especially for Final Fantasy 8. That's really kind of important because the graphics suck. Final Fantasy 8 didn't age very well. And 10 looks a little bit better because it's PlayStation 2, but it looks way better from what I saw on your stream on the HD port. Oh shit, why did I talk to that guy? Mega bummer. Not necessarily, it's not completely shut down. The Steam controller? Well, maybe that is... I used an Xbox One controller, but the port of Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy VIII both just don't have controller like problems. 9 had a bug with it. And 8 just, I'll show you in a second if I can get out of this little mini cutscene. The problem I have with it is like I'm using an Xbox controller, but those are the buttons assignments, so I actually have to like go off a little chart where like B2 is B and B1 is A and B3 is X and Y. And 9 just had a bug with it where it would just stop working, so it kind of sucked. I think Final Fantasy X still looks probably as good as Final Fantasy... Well, not as good as Final Fantasy 13, but I think it looks kind of close to it. But yeah, it's kind of gonna have issues with bugs and stuff. Yeah, I saw that you changed something at the beginning of the stream. I've watched a little bit of it. I haven't watched all of it. Someone's freaking out because he had to give his ticket to Quistis. He has a problem talking to girls. Thank you. We're gonna see each other again, right? I'll hide in the bathroom. Okay, go. Yeah, zone. Kinda useless, but alright. Yeah, the Japanese settings are what we're used to as cancel is okay is their cancel and their okay is our cancel. It's odd. Path of Exile, yeah. I saw that you were streaming that too. Off at East Academy and go through the forest west of the station. Galbadian is up ahead. She says that, but when I originally played this game, I got lost for so long trying to find Galbadia Garden. Even though they specifically tell you where to go, I still, like, ran around. And I was like, huh, where am I going? Also making the mistake of this game of grinding in the very beginning because you think you can get stronger, and it's not. Because enemies level with you in this game, so even if you grind and get to level 50 on disc 1, the enemies are going to be level 50, so it's pointless. We'll make it. Please! Shut up! I'm trying to talk, Selfie! Well, 8 gets a lot of hate, as I've alluded to many times in the stream already. I suggest if you're gonna play it, play the Steam port, because yeah, the controller kind of sucks, but graphically it's tolerable. It did not age well. 8 has graphical like problems because it came out after 7 on the PlayStation era, and it just looks bad. and to be honest, emulating it doesn't work very well. Even if like I've really fucked with it and tried to get it to work, it just does not emulate perfectly. The game, and there was a problem back in the day with the cutscenes on the original PlayStation discs. Like if the disc got scratched or whatever, they would not work. So 8 has problems, like a lot of problems. So Steam's probably the best way to play it. I'd recommend it, but if you haven't played 9, I'd say do that one first, because 9's a really, really good game, really good story, really good characters. Because of the way it was designed and it was at the end of the PlayStation era, I say it looks pretty good still. So if you can get your hold of it on PlayStation, you can play it that way, or you can play the Steam port, which is alright. Other than, I mean, if you're using Steam controller, it might be okay, but yeah, and 5, 6, 7, good. 6 is probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite Final Fantasy. And of course, I've played 7 a lot, as I mentioned the other day when we were playing Overwatch. Yeah, and it looks better than 7, but just it looks good in this. It doesn't look so good on the actual PlayStation. What am I doing? Fucking Zell, I think. Final Fantasy VIII is also kind of a long game, so there's that. Yay, free money. Just walking around. Hey, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to talk to Zell. Even time to rest, really. Okay, whatever. Your cousin claims that 9 is better than 7. Well, I don't know. I think 7 is good for what it is. I mean, it's such a divisive thing when you talk about Final Fantasies, especially Final Fantasy VII, because everyone either thinks it's the best Final Fantasy or it's the most overrated piece of shit. So I think 7's good for what it is. I don't think it's as good as far as 9, because just 9's better quality of life and shit. And I think it's got a better story, but it's also a completely different story. So you really can't compare them very well. I'd recommend 9. I'd highly recommend 9. It was the very first game I ever streamed when I started streaming. Actually, I didn't even stream it. I recorded it because I was like practicing before I actually started streaming. So, but it was still the very first game I ever like did. You can call it overrated. His wife would, oh man. I think 7's good. I really do. I think it was just, it came at a strange time at the very beginning of the PlayStation era. It was revolutionary, so that's why it's so popular. A lot of people really do think it's like God's gift to Final Fantasy, and I'd argue that 6 is better. But I'd highly recommend 9. I'd say play 9 before 8, because 8's kind of tough if you're not like really like used to PlayStation Final Fantasies. It's a great game. People hate Final Fantasy VIII because of the junction system and drawing magic and shit, and they say some of the characters are kind of weak, and maybe they are a little bit, but I think it's great. I think Final Fantasy it's great. In fact, I mean, that's why I'm streaming it, and why I modded the game so it have the great soundtrack that it originally had. Because, oh yeah, that's the other thing with the Steam port of Final Fantasy VIII, if you ever decide to play it, is that they made the original soundtrack for this game in MIDI, so it sounds like shit. So there's a mod that you have to get to have the music like the PlayStation. And it's a lot of running around and downloading stuff, but it's worth it. So that's, yeah, I'd wait a little bit on 8. I'd definitely play 9 though. 10's good, yeah. I didn't like. I still don't really particularly care for Titus as a main character, but I think 10 was great for what it was. I don't know. I'm kind of like in middle ground with 10. Like, I really like it. I like the music. I kind of like the setting. I like some of the characters, but man, did I not really care for Titus. I've kind of gotten over it a little bit, but Renault is chewing us out, and now we're passing out because it's time to go back to the dream world. So yeah, 10's what got you into it. That's cool. I mean, more power to you. 7 was what did it for me. Yeah, I totally understand. Like, I had Super Nintendo, and I didn't even have Final Fantasy VI or 5 or 4. Well, 4 didn't. I mean, 5 didn't come out in America, and 4 was 2. And I didn't have that. I think I played it a little bit when I was young. So when PlayStation hit, I became I was a teenager at that time, and I was like, Final Fantasy VII, oh shit, this looks good, you know? Bought it, that's what introduced it to me. So 7 will always have that, like what you're saying about what 10 was for you. 7 was always that for me. And I think it was for a lot of people. That's why a lot of people love the game and really, really love it. And so a lot of people kind of hate the fact that it's so popular because of that, but I mean, for a lot of people, that was their introduction. That was their introduction to Final Fantasy VII. And 7's what made me go back and play 4 and 6, and then 8 came after 7 the year after, and you know, here I am playing that. I also have a lot of nostalgia for this game. I'm trying not to let that blind me. God damn it. So here we are back in the past with Luna and crew. Because I put it all on Renoa. Yeah, I'd say this is a little bit of a pain when you go back in the past and you have to deal with this shit. Junction. Magic. Alright, whatever. We're just not gonna do that for now. Earthbound? Hell yeah. Another game I didn't know about or didn't play while it was like popular or brand new, I should say, but I've since watched playthroughs of it. I think it's a great game. I think the soundtrack's amazing. I just haven't ever played through it myself. It's like we got company. S-Star soldiers still wearing those flashy uniforms. I'll get ready for some good battle music. Don't be such a weenie. Yeah, it didn't do well in America, that's why it didn't sell well. It was poorly advertised, so calling it a cult classic is pretty accurate. Oh yeah. One of the most... oh damn. Why does it have to turn out like this? Seriously, I wasn't expecting this at all. They should have just kept the music playing, damn it. Everybody loves this theme. People who hate Squall love Laguna, so there's always that. Oh yeah, box copies of Earthbound, it's ridiculous. There's a lot of NES or Super Nintendo games that are like that. Oh damn, wasn't paying attention. Got a boost! 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 Annihilated. There's no end to this. I'm gonna make a run for it. I don't remember this place so well. Ladder. Guys, it's a ladder. It looks like it leads down. Oh, you did? I would have kept that, dude. I still have my Super Nintendo and what few games I have left for it somewhere. But then again, I mean, I've sold my N64 and that's something I wish I'd kept. So I had a bunch of games for it. I had like several controllers. That's another thing. I wish I want to stream more games, N64 games, but I hate emulating N64 because the controller never matches up to how I think it should feel. N64 had that weird controller, and plus the games, some of them don't emulate very well. Oh, well, if it's a friend and you know him, then that's a little different. Like, I sold my N64 for straight up money to buy a PlayStation 2 at the time. And I wish I had more space. But hey, that's fine. If it's somebody who's serious about collecting shit, then yeah. I have a Dreamcast, and I have no games for that. I'm wondering if that's just going to become a collector's item one day. Dreamcast and 2 controllers for it. Okay, I have to slightly focus because I don't remember where to go in this place very well. When I bought the Dreamcast, like, the person I bought it from was like, oh yeah, I'll make you some bootleg games, and he made me Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but the disc, like, didn't work. It'd play the opening cutscene and then just freeze. I was like, man, whatever. I'll just save it, I'll buy some games for it later. Then suddenly, like, 12 years went by, and now Dreamcast games are hard to find. I do have one thing for it. I have the official, like, 256K, or, like, you know, internet browser for the Sega Dreamcast. I actually used it to browse the internet back in the days I didn't have a computer. Like, 2003. It worked fairly well. Yeah, Fantasy Star Online. I did play a little bit of that. That was pretty much one of the best known games on Dreamcast. Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio. I know these boulders do something. Yeah, I only played a little bit. I think it was at a friend's house. I didn't actually own it. I really liked it. It was my first taste of like an MMO, so to speak. And then years later, I played Final Fantasy XI and fucking played that forever. Still played it until this recent year. But I was never into WoW. Fuck. I hate this place. For one, my memory sucks, so I never remember where to go. This is the wrong way. Arcade of Camelot? I don't think I know that. This monster's face. Got protect, nice. Give it shit, son. One. Fuck! WoW before WoW. I mean, I tried to play WoW. I just did not get into it. Are you fucking dying? Oh, that sucks. And everyone quit. Yeah, man. I hate when game companies screw up the balancing of the game. My reasoning for not liking WoW was mainly because I didn't like how cartoony it looked, and I was already into Final Fantasy XI. And as far as MMOs, those were the big two back in the day. Which is ironic that I play Overwatch, because that's also Blizzard. So many years later, because I did not like Blizzard back in the day. I like Diablo, so there was that, but the original Diablo. Well, most MMOs are really grindy. Final Fantasy XI was terribly grindy and very time-consuming. Yeah, it's probably why WoW was ever so slightly ahead of it in terms of popularity and people playing it. It was really difficult. You really had to like get along with people and like find groups of people and group up and go and grind experience parties for hours. Oh my god. Laguna, climb the damn ladder. Ah! Okay, there we go. Oh, that's the worst sin I think you can commit whenever you're like doing a game is fucking up the balancing. I hate this ladder, Jesus Christ. Okay. Drop blade. Yeah, set up parties. Those were the good old days. I mean, it had a lot of drawbacks, but it really brought people together, I think. God. I keep getting on the ladder and holding up, and it makes me get off the ladder immediately, and then they have to like group up, and then random encounters. fucking up this ladder business, but yeah, you can't boost Diablos. Whatever. Damn you, Diablos, I didn't do shit. You had to fight a raid dragon to get a stone. It took 100 people. Yeah, that sounds like WoW. That's like shit I hear about people complain about WoW is like doing all the like huge raids and then having only a very slight chance to get a drop. Final Fantasy XI, the max alliance size was 24, so that was, you could get multiple alliances of people, so then it would get closer, but there was never like 100 people at one time. But that sounds crazy, and yeah, a 1 in 100 chance, because yeah, only one person's gonna get that stone. Man, fuck that. In that terms, I don't miss MMOs, because I hate that. Raids are cool, I like doing raids, but I don't like the drop raids. I spent so much time just trying to get my artifact shit in Final Fantasy XI. Got maybe one piece. Well, if it takes 100 people to kill, that sounds pretty ridiculous, so I can believe it. Achievement unlocked, 100 kills. Really? That's an achievement? That's kind of like achievement. You traveled, 100 miles and you're like driving to California. Like, you're gonna hit it no matter what. I don't think I went this way, so let's go this way. Oh, yeah. Okay. That was easy mode. Yeah. It is now, especially. Got enough potions. I'd rather use those than a tent. What sucks about this place is you have to come back here later, too. Don't tell me. All the worst possible predicaments. Alright, thanks, man. I'll try to catch your next Final Fantasy X stream. I didn't even know you were streaming it until today when I looked. Don't overheat mowing. It's hot as shit out there. Well, if you want to, you don't have to, man. I'm pretty used to people just coming and going as they please. I'll be streaming for a little while longer anyway, probably till about 3 and I'll stop. Oh, you got Blizzara. Damn, if I need to draw that magic from you. I think you start seeing tier 2 spells right about this point in the game. No, you don't, you asshole. Just die then. Tell Laguna's the only one with Magic Junction because he's doing like 120 damage, and Ward and Kuros are just kind of hitting for a minute. I want to scratch the bottom of my feet! See, they could have done the music looping, like earlier when we were doing all the chain fighting. Alright, blast these guys. I guess some Quetzalcoatl doesn't get the job done, Ifrit will. Boost! So glad I know how to correctly boost now. I got my controller situated. This is how it should be. Left stick in and then just square, which is X on the Xbox controller. And you guys didn't die to that? Oh shit, they have Soul Crush. I forgot about that. That is scripted. They're supposed to hit you with that because it's about to do something in the story. Look, the ocean. We're saved. Lady Luck is on our side. We can escape to Galbadia. Almost say that we've been run down. That's what they'd normally say. Say that? It might come true. Didn't your grandmother ever tell you that? Laguna, ever the optimist. If you say something bad, it'll come true. Yeah, I think she did. What'd you say? I think his throat was injured. He lost his voice. What? You. Say again? It was fun, you guys. Laguna, Gyros, it was fun. Word, that's way uncool. It's not cool to say things like that. Just for that, you're getting the coochie coochie treatment. Was that, huh? Want more? Well... That's how Ward lost his voice. Whoa. Check it out, a boat. We're getting on. Vessel, they'd normally call it. Boat, vessel, whatever. We're going back to Galbadia. Just chucks him over the cliff. Guys sure have guts. You know how high this cliff is? You're an asshole. Oh shit! Ah! Although they came back to bite him. There's ants all over me. Was it Laguna again? Sir, Laguna's in big trouble. I hope you'll be okay. Doesn't seem like this is the first time for you all. What is this? If it were just me, I could tell the others it was only a crazy dream. We'll just be wasting our time trying to figure it out. Let's keep going. Yeah, let's go. I think we're almost there. Squall, I think I may have said too much, I'm sorry. Forget about it. Whoa. It was a really fast transition. I'm so used to loading times on the PlayStation. That's another good thing that, I don't have to worry about so much on the Steam port is those damn loading times. PlayStation was awful. I mean... You know, so it makes me sound old when I say it like this, but back in the day, it wasn't such a big deal because that's what we were used to. That was the cutting-edge game console. So the load times were like, yeah, whatever, you know. It wasn't that bad. Nowadays, we expect everything to be instantaneous. Alright. Fuckers to die. certainly easier back on PlayStation. It's so easy to go over. So you got a split second to stop punching square. I know we need those shear feathers for a shear trigger. Alright, off. That would give him something. Whatever. GF, draw. Yeah, you know what I haven't been micromanaging? My GF learning abilities. Shame on me. Some mag 20. You're almost done with that, so you can keep learning it. Elm attack J, she's been learning that. Learn strength 20. Let's see. Finds hidden draw points. Yeah. That. We counter half. That's gonna be great. Learn that pretty soon. I'm almost positive I'm not missing exchange magic. Is eventually going to wind up being my mage. No. No. Okay, goddamn. Take all. Oh, I see. It's fucking weird. Oh my god. Why can't I give my magic to Vanilla? Exchange magic with other members. Fine, I'll do it manually. Give all. Yeah, so this is a little annoying. So yeah, I can certainly see why some people don't like Fantasy. It's fucking magic shit. I seriously don't like it. I don't think it gives the game as much hate as people. I don't think the game still deserves as much hate as people give it though. I think it's fine. I think seems fine. I think it's just an extra step you have to take. Ah yes, Galbadian Garden. Pretty infamous. Especially later on in the story. Hut hut! Or more of a militaristic garden. Whatever, don't talk to me then. Think about it, who's using whom? Whatever, like it matters to you anyway. Completely different. Sure is quiet. I kind of like it. Could you leave this one to me? I've been here several times. I know the headmaster pretty well. Yeah, sure. I'll go and explain our situation. Kind of have to run around. I think it's on a bit of a timer. Hey, save point. Oh shit. Haste. Reception room is located up the stairs to the right. Everybody's jacked in this fucking garden. They've just been working out. Yeah. This is the reception room. There goes Professor X. They're gonna make us wait. All of like 1 second. They understand her situation. And Baumgarten is safe. The attack on the president in Timber was classified as an independent action. There was an official notice from the Galbadian government saying that Baumgarten is not being held responsible. So, Cypher's taking all the blame? The trial's over and the sentence has been carried out. He was executed? Of course he was. He attacked the president. He sacrificed himself for the forest owls. It was your group that got Cypher involved in all this. The resistance faction, right? You must have been prepared for the worst. I don't think Renoa prepares for much. I'm sure Cypher was prepared too, so don't think of it as Cypher sacrificing himself for you. I'm sorry, I guess that wasn't much of a consolation. Really hated Cypher, didn't you, Zell? Yeah, but he was from the garden. He was one of us. If I can, I want to get my revenge. I don't have any good memories of him. I see some troubled children, but he was beyond troubled. Well, he wasn't really a bad guy. I really liked him. He was always full of confidence and smart. Just by talking to him, I felt I could take on the world. Your boyfriend? I don't really know. I think I was in love. I wonder how he felt. So, do you still like him? Well, it's kind of a moot question. He's dead. If I didn't, I wouldn't be talking about it. It was last summer. The Renoa Diaries. I was 16, lots of fond memories. Am I stuck? Squall's getting pissed. Didn't like the guy, but executed? I liked him. Wasn't really a bad guy. He was one of us. Cypher. Become just a memory. Will they talk about me like this this way if I die too? Squall was this and that, using past tense, saying whatever they want. So this is what death is all about. Not for me. I won't have it. What's wrong, Squall? Won't have it! What? Are you mad? I'm not having anyone talk about me in the past tense. I'm angry. I mean, I get why Squall said that, but damn. Oh shit, I never noticed that before. He's like, there's one good thing about doing push-ups. Maybe because of PlayStation's shitty graphics I couldn't see, but he's trying to look up her skirt. What the fuck? That is so... It's random. You notice so much more when you can actually see things in this game. Oh. Agent, what are you doing here? Yo, Squall! Oh, and Fujin. What are you doing here? What am I doing? I'm a messenger, you know. Brought you a new order from Headmaster Sid, you know. Does anybody use the telephone? What kind of order? I don't know. Gave it to the head honcho here. Just what Headmaster Sid wanted, you know. Explain! We were supposed to go to Timber, but the trains have stopped, so we had no choice but to come here. Kind of relieved to see you guys here. Cypher? Oh yeah, wasn't Cypher with you? I believe Cypher may be dead. I heard he was tried in Galbadian, then executed. Lies! It's gotta be a lie, you know? There's no way he'd put up with a trial, you know? Or an execution for that matter. It's just not Cypher, you know? Yeah, I know. Fine! Oh, what? We're gonna go meet up with Cypher? We'll see you around, Squall. Gonna head off to Galbadian to look for Cypher. Yeah, okay. Great dialogue. I say that, but I kinda like Fujin and Raging. He's a symbol in the front hall. What? What? The front hall? Oh, in front of the garden. Right. Haha, memory. Sorceress disappeared from history. Seems like her powers still lived on secretly. So, from what little I remember, there was like a huge war against the sorceresses in the past. Seed kind of was formed from that, I think. Maybe you're not supposed to know that yet, but I don't think so. I think it's fine. And now suddenly Sorceress is back. Or a sorceress. I think there was multiple in the past, and now it's just kind of one. Good dialogue. It's pretty late. Let's just wait here. The master should be coming with orders soon. I think that's him. Nobody's addressing the fact Squall just got pissed off and then ran out. Just pretend I'm a C2. It'll be less complicated that way. Wow, he's drunk. So out of sync. Martine, good day. I have official orders from Headmaster Sid addressed to you. Following regulations, I have gone over these orders. After careful consideration of our options, we have decided to fully assist and cooperate with Headmaster Sid. Actually, we too have been planning for this for quite some time now. In order to stress the importance of this mission, I must first brief you on the current situation. At ease. You all know about the sorceress being appointed as the peace ambassador for the Galbadian government. However, this ambassador thing is just a cover-up. There will be no peace talks, only threats. The sorceress creates fear among people, therefore peace talks are impossible. Galbadia is planning to use this fear to negotiate favorable conditions for itself. It is clear that Galbadia's ultimate goal is world domination. Garden is no exception either. It is a fact that the sorceress is planning to use this garden as a base, with very few options available to us. We entrust world peace and the future to you. So, when Martine goes to the bar, does he get a martini? So funny. Details of the mission are enclosed in these official orders. Any questions? These orders say by means of a sniper. We don't have anyone with that skill. Colonel, I don't know why I'm suddenly Snake. Don't worry about it. Let me introduce an elite sharpshooter from Galbadian Garden. Kinnis. Irving Kinnis. Dramatic. I'm a sniper, but I totally use a revolver shotgun for whatever fucking reason. This is Irving Kinnis. He will be your sharpshooter. Leave whenever you're ready. I've had a few martinis, so I can't really drive straight, so please don't say anything. Failure is not an option, by the way. Bang! Oh boy. How shall we voice Irving? What's our next mission? Oh, never mind. Our next mission. This is no ordinary mission, even though we all just heard it. It's a direct order from both Balam and Galbadia Garden. We're to assassinate the sorceress. We're to shoot her from afar. Kinnis will be our sharpshooter. Or support Kinnis to her fullest. Should the sniper fail, we are to attack head-on. Thanks for the support, but I never miss my target. Eliminate the sorceress, that's our order. I'm going to head of the capital of Galbadia, Delling City. There, we will meet up with General Caraway to go over the details for the plan. Let's get going. Well then. We'll need to choose a party for the trip to Delling City. How's this? That's no good. I'll decide. Fuck you. My party, asshole. You still get what you want, but I get my mage, so fuck off. What? Are you serious? I've balanced out the party. Oh, no! Please God, why a tutorial now? Switch member. Oh yeah, junction exchange. That is useful. I'm using Zell for right now, as much shit as I talked about him, but I'll decide if I'll probably change later. In the past, I've always used Renault and Quistis, but Quistis has blue magic, and I don't really feel like doing that right now. I might use Irving. He's got if you have the ammo, it's pretty good, his limit break. might use selfie too. I don't know. We'll see. Skip! Thank God. Guess we're off to Delling City now. I'm sure I missed like bukus of stuff in Galbadia, but we're just gonna go. Stock up on some magic. Oh, you bastard. Super chicken. Die already? Really need to upgrade weapons. Ow, motherfucker. Okay, it's dead. Good, we didn't even have to use that for it. Can't see the map. It's the fucking button to make the camera come down. Ah! Whatever. Squall's so much stronger physically than anybody else right now. God! Why is the encounter rate so high? still don't know what runaway is. Yeah, there's still some residual issues with controls in this game. Okay, let me get on the road. Solid. Going the complete wrong way. Awesome. It's this way. So I actually needed to stay on this side. Fuck it, just use Shiva. Shiva's so fast because he's so bonded to her. Man, it's like a lag too. Just, seriously, the game would be perfect if there just wasn't so many fucking controller issues. Why Square feels like they have to just like fuck their ports of the game. Good crit, Renoa. I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to board the train anyway. Ha! This sucks. What does? You know, the war. You can tell the country's starting to get all edgy. And plus the sorceress. So, like, it's gonna be a repeat of the sorceress war we learned about? Well, there's more. It's terrible, I tell ya. You guys wanna stop by the usual? Where's that? The Delling Shopping Arcade. Alright, let's go. Cost 3,000 gil. Haven't we left yet? No. When's this train leaving? Come on! You caught on. It's the only train bound for Delling City anyway. Perhaps it's fate. I don't know what this voice is. Fuck. So, what do we do about him? Irving just kind of went off. Shouldn't you check? Shouldn't you go check on Selfie? Shouldn't you guys do something for a change? I want that Irving guy using the guest room. Don't open it for him. Selfie, we're destined to be together. Yeah, right. A sigh of love. No. Pardon me. Yes, I do. My heart's pounding. What is this I'm feeling? It's an important mission. Get used to handling all the pressure while you still can. Whatever. Squall, relationship expert. Renoa. Irving Kinnis, you're playing a major role in this mission. Now behave yourself. No one understands me. Sharpshooters are loners by nature. We hone our instincts, pour our whole being into a single bullet. Even though I use a shotgun, the pressure of the moment, an instant of tension. That's what I have to face alone. Second thought, maybe I won't have Irving in my party for the rest of the game. It's not easy. So, like, just do me a favor and let me be. Catch my drift? Or get my drift? There was no damage to the train from that minor vibration. Jesus Christ. Zell, please don't punch the only train we have. I like how these guys don't move. They're just perma stuck in this like pointing direction thing. I'm excited! The bat signal! We need Galbadian Batman. Just take bus 8. Sounds like you know this place pretty well. So this is where Lagoon is from? What? I can't get on it. Oh, god damn it. Well, I'm supposed to talk to you? Oh yeah, talk to me. Shit. Whatever, I'm just gonna run there. trying to see if that was the bus. I think this is the wrong way, too. Although, if you ever play Final Fantasy VIII for the first time, you really want to get to know the city, because it'll be crucial in the upcoming attempt, or the upcoming mission, I mean. The Galbadian, could this be a coup d'etat? I think he's out to overthrow the president. Can't just let you walk in. I believe he's been informed of our arrival. Yes, indeed, but was ordered to not let you through until your skills have been tested. What the hell is he talking about? Test our skills. What do you want us to do? Tomb of the Unknown King is to the northeast. All you have to do is go there. It's real simple, but you have to bring back proof that you were there. A code number. Code number? He came all the way out here for some stupid test of courage? Who does he think we are? There are many students like yourself who wish to call on General Caraway. There's a student from Galbadian Garden yesterday who has yet to return from the test of the Tomb of the Unknown King. There you go. Go there, find the thing. You never make it back alive. Press B9. Rough stick. B2. Whatever, man. Hey, you can rent a car, but that's a waste of gas, so we're not gonna do it. Enterprise. Northeast, so it's there. As soon as I walk out of the city, random encounter. Jeez. You know what? I'm about to put encounter half on Diablos, just so we don't have to worry about this shit. Let's make it to the Tomb of the Unknown King, and then I'll save and stop. You know, I don't have to fight 900 battles to get there. Screw this. Okay, I'm not touching it. Sure wish I knew what it was to run away. Flood will come in handy later. You actually have to worry about some bosses with earth magic in this game. Come on, Cell. Shit, I was too early on that one. This thing has shitty accuracy and really high evasion, apparently. Good job, Squall. Oh, I was about to hit the menu button too. God. Counter rate, I don't remember it being this ridiculous. I guess it's something you don't think about back when you're playing on PlayStation. Look at this real quick. Battle, escape with B8 and B7. Back and start. That's bizarre. Alright. Cool. That'll be all the Final Fantasy VIII for today, though, and I will see you next time.